Hi, and thank you for joining me on this new video series for my upcoming book launch. The book, The Tech Executive Operating System, is launching in April. Until then, I will be creating these short, bite-sized videos for you every Friday called the Friday Upgrade, because we're doing small upgrades to your own personal operating system here. The first video is about a concept right from the first chapter in the book, and that is defining your role. If you don't know exactly what you're doing, how can you do it correctly? And especially in tech, titles like in Whose Line Is It Anyway don't really mean anything. In one company, a CTO does this, and in another, the CTO does that. And if when you're thinking, I'm a CTO, you have one thing in mind, and your peers or your staff have other things in mind, how can you all work together? That is why this is a crucial thing to do when you're approaching your role. Mapping out responsibilities with my clients, I often see four main responsibilities in common. First, underlying everything is leadership. I'm guessing you can understand why every tech executive, no matter what other responsibilities they have, has to be a leader in the company, right? Next, we have evangelism. That is the outward-facing part of your work. You are speaking in conferences, closing partnerships, doing sales or marketing calls, I don't know. That is evangelism. The tech persona who is the face of the company outwards. Next, there's architecture and innovation when you're thinking about that technical person who makes sure that the company has the right bleeding edge tech, that the company is amassing tech capital, which we'll be talking about in a future video, that the company has, for example, an innovation labs, a skunkworks team that's doing some new stuff and giving the general architecture direction. And lastly, there's the people responsibility. Often called the vice president of engineering, this is the person who is responsible for the actual product development and delivery. You might have, other than the basic leadership layer, any one of those three or more. Once you define which are within your purview, you can then make sure that you are in alignment across your company, and then the good thing is that you can now know exactly what you should be doing, and even more important, what you should not be doing. That's it for this time. Thank you for joining me. If you like this, I urge you to subscribe to my newsletter where you can get a bunch more of free and exclusive insights. Thank you, and see you again soon.